Welcome back to Mini Bikes some more. We going to review the Summit LED headlights for a Jeep GL. They do got, if you see here on the top and bottom, right there's a little curve, and on the bottom here another little curve. Those are turn signals and like a driving light. So when you're in gear, and they'll just glow white, but if you turn your turn signal, they do blink orange. These are a straightforward installation. You remove your grill, which if you don't know how to do that, it's just 6 clips along the top, and then you pull it apart. They come with new buckets, and they are really hard to see on that butt, but they come with a new bucket. These lights just slide into the bucket, have a retaining ring, and then there's a rubber ring that goes around right here. If you want any tips, the tip is leave the rubber ring off until the end. You can put it on. It does fit kind of tight, but it's loose enough you can throw it on at the end. These things are super bright. Let me pause this and turn it on real fast, and we're going to do a side-by-side comparison compared to the LED factory lights that are on the Rubicon later in this episode. Let me turn this on and give you an idea what they look like. Alright, there they are on now. You can't really tell how bright they are, but they are super bright. They are probably twice as bright as the Rubicons. We had them on side by side, and you can tell the big difference. I'm going to put on the 4-ways, and that way you can see what the turn signals would look like. Alright, now we got the 4-ways on. So if you're sitting and you're turning, obviously you're only going to have one of these blinking, all 4, but that gives you an idea of what it looks like. And like I said, we'll do a night vision of this and later in the episode, but for now, that's what we're going to record. We'll come back when it's dark, and we'll show you. Welcome back to Mini Bikes some more. We're going to do a side-by-side comparison of the Rubicon LED headlights versus the new Summit Racing LED headlights on the Wrangler Sport. Let me see if I can hit the unlock button here, see if it'll turn the lights on. As you can see, let's go to the front view here. Look pretty bright. And if you look at the pattern here on the garage door, it looks like it's pretty focused, a lot brighter at the top than it is at the bottom, but still pretty bright. Let me lock this and turn on the other ones real fast. That'll shut those off. Alright, now we got the Summit ones, a lot brighter looking as far as on the vehicle. Let's look at the pattern on the garage door here. Looks to be pretty close to the Rubicon, if not a little bit brighter, not quite as bright on the top pattern. Let's turn the other ones on again and see if we can. There you can kind of get a side by side. You can definitely see it's a little bit brighter on the top. That gives you an idea. But like I said, these Summit Racing lights run about a little over $400. Definitely worth the upgrade. Please like and subscribe.